Hello everybody. Today we are working on a layout using small photos, so these 2x2 photos. I've pulled out some scraps. I'm working mainly with bits of paper that I have in my scrap box for this. I want to get things used up because they've been kicking around long enough and I need to change that. So I have this little bag which is bright red chevrons on it, and that suits the photos really well. Really liking that. So we're going to get that cut down and use it on our layout. Now I always like to back 2x2 photos slightly crookedly. It just helps them stand forward of the page itself, gives it a bit of extra depth, and it stops those photos fading into the background because they're not very big. Now, whilst I'm sticking them down, I do tend to move things around a lot. I do have this as a basic layout now. You can see I'm doing some arrows, whatever you want to call them, just to add to the background there. And that circle is actually punched out of a large sheet of vellum. Because, well, why wouldn't I punch a large circle out of some vellum? However, I'm going to look at some embellishment now, because that is really the main body of the page. I don't need it to be too busy. And the washi tapes I'm going to use, I'm trying to use strips of blue to pull out that floral paper, and really the strips of red as well I think will work really nicely. And I've got a couple of strips of sort of a yellow that complement that gold circle and this lovely bright blue. So we're going to pop these down to start with. I'm not trying to make it complicated. I'm not thinking about, oh my goodness, this doesn't need to be an inch lower, it needs to be a bit higher or lower. I'm just getting it stuck down. Really simple. The birds, they've got absolutely nothing to do with the photo, but the washi works with it. So we're going to use it. And that's how I like to work. I don't tend to say, oh, it's not with the theme. I just want to get it stuck down. I want to have a play, and if it looks good, it deserves to be on the page. Simple. Now, that was the main body of the layout. Done. See, that was really simple, wasn't it? And we're going to add a title, obviously, because we all need to. It's going to be soft fruit season, and I'm going to fidget around with the letters for a bit. Now, the layout itself is very simple. That's all there is to it. A few bits of scraps, a couple of small photos. I didn't want anything complicated on this. I didn't want to take away from the photos. But I'm also really aware I've got a lot of white space there, and it's very stark in contrast. So I do want to, once I've got the title done, add a bit of red to that to pull things around a bit further. So initially, enamel dots, go-to staple for me. I've got a ton of these bright red ones that are the perfect shade to match with that. And I also have these dinky little tags that are the very last of these that I'm going to hide underneath my my papers so that they actually hang down and they will move around on the page a bit. A few of these lovely bright red elements that I've got, these pebble stickers, just because they're so bright and they're the right colour, why wouldn't I want to use them? Finally, I'm going to add some mist. So I've got a bright red mist, and this I'm just going to dot around, and then I'm going to spray it with water. Now, spraying it with water allows it to just move around the page a bit, and then I'm going to blot it up so it's not too stark and it doesn't take as long to dry. So I've got this really nice sort of explosion of this red from the middle of the page, and it looks like it's spattered out from the centre. So I really hope it's inspired you to use up some scraps, maybe do a bit of mixed media with your page, and have some fun. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it, share with your friends, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.